Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Taurus, where we take a look at whom you're meant to marry. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my Taurus regarding the person they're meant to marry. All right, so your person, okay, could be another Taurus, Hierophant energy. All right, they're also showing up as the Two of Pentacles, okay. What they like about you, the Strength card, Leo energy. And what else we need to know about this connection, the Five of Swords, okay? And we have the Page of Wands showing up. So this person could be a fire sign your age or younger. They could also have Taurus in their chart. But with the Hierophant card, I feel like this is somebody who's very grounded, down to earth. They like nice things. They probably have nice things, have done quite well for themselves. They could be a bit more on the traditional side, or they just really value family. They value, work and their stability. And I feel like you're meeting this person when they're in quite a high vibration, or they're very optimistic, fun-loving, they're adventurous. But there is something here about how you two are meeting, which may have a little bit of conflict, right? So for the Two of Pentacles, it could be that you meet this person when they're kind of in between jobs or in between homes, in between relationships. Maybe they have a choice in love here when you meet them. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. With the Hierophant card, the Wheel of Fortune. So your person could have Sagittarius in their chart. But this is somebody who definitely has a lot to offer. This is someone who, like I said, has done quite well for themselves. They might even just feel like, you meet them at a lucky time, or a time when they're feeling pretty lucky. And with the Page of Cups here, I feel like this person is very sweet. I feel like this person is quite dreamy. Again, if they're younger than you, it's possible that they are younger than you, or they just have a younger disposition. So they, not that they're childish or immature, but they're fun-loving and they've got this carefree, adventurous, young, they're young at heart. And we get double Five of Swords, so they may have a Venus in Aquarius, or Taurus, maybe you do. But I also feel like too, there's something here, there's some sort of conflict here when you meet this person. And again, it feels like they're in a super high vibration, but again, you might be conflicted about this person because they have other options, or maybe because they're in between jobs, in between homes, in between relationships, or something like that. Okay, because I do feel like there's a little bit of conflict here when you, how you meet this person. And of course, some sort of conflict could bring you two together. Okay, so if you're having a conflict and this person steps in, okay, or maybe they're having a bit of a conflict with someone and you're there. There's something here about conflict bringing you two together. All right, this person is showing up as someone who's very independent with a strong sense of self and self-reliance. All right, so this is somebody who is quite independent. I feel like they may have their own home. All right, we see karmic soulmate. So again, there could be a karmic soulmate, which would be represented by this Two of Pentacles. So again, it could be that there's a choice between you and someone else when you meet them. But don't be put off by karmic soulmate, because this is someone who you're meant to learn lessons with and help each other evolve and grow together. This person is also showing up as a leader, so strong cardinal energy. All right, which would be, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, Aries energy. But this person is comfortable taking charge. They're confident in their decisions. They've done quite well for themselves. They could have their own business, or they could be in a management role. And we see here too that this person enjoys new experiences, places, and people. Again, they're fun, they're adventurous. Some of you, they may travel for work, or they just really might enjoy traveling, or they have a lot of travel plans. You know, they're not somebody here who necessarily likes to sit still, although I do think they like being at home, and I feel like this person probably has a nice home, a nice apartment, you know, a nice house, a nice condo, whatever it might be. All right, so what else do we need to know about this person my Taurus are going to marry? They may be a bit of a nonconformist. Okay, so again, that free-spirited energy I was picking up on, and this is someone who's not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. They could be Canadian, or there could be some sort of Canadian connection here. Again, these very specific messages are not going to be for all of you, but they will resonate for some. And we have grandparents. So some of you, they could be a grandparent. For others of you, they may have been raised by a grandparent. They might have recently lost a grandparent, or, you know, they could have a very close connection with their grandparents. And for some of you, this person has an unusual name, so it may be more of a modern name or like an ethnic or cultural name that seems very different for you or to you. What else do my Taurus need to know about this person that they're meant to marry? All right, they've been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past, so possibly that karmic soulmate there. But I feel like this person has largely gotten over that. And for some of you, it's not even a romantic relationship. It could be like a family member, okay, or like a good friend. They have a personal pride for their collectibles. So there's something here this person likes to collect. All right, so it could be anything from, I'm seeing like something having to do with sports. For some of you, for others of you, it could be they have a large makeup collection, a shoe collection, and maybe even something that they collect from their travels, whether it's magnets or like shot glasses or just, you know, something, you know, some of you maybe I'm seeing like a charm bracelet or something like that, but something that they collect from the places they go or they've been, postcards even. Okay, this person does spend their money quickly, and it does feel like this person does have a lot to offer. And communicating their feelings comes easy for them. All right, so this is somebody who's going to be honest and direct with you. And we see that they may have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. All right, and let's see what else my Taurus need to know about this person. What else do my Taurus need to know about this person? Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What else do my Taurus need to know about this person? Okay, so they're educated, so they're articulate, they're well-rounded, they may have a college degree, or they have a lot of life experience here. For some of you, they may have long hair, but I also feel like if you have long hair, or you have like shoulder length hair or longer, they like to play with your hair. You might enjoy playing with their hair. Okay, and yes, this person is definitely stable. They're balanced. They're authentic. They're in this energy of self-love. I feel like they're just in this extremely high vibrational energy when you meet them. And we see that this is somebody who's very devoted, loving, honest, faithful, and trustworthy. So you're definitely going to feel like safe with this person, you know, financially, physically, emotionally safe with this person. Okay, what they really like about you, Taurus, is the Strength card. So they see you as super sexy. They see you as fun-loving. They see you as strong. They definitely, you know, love that you shine whenever you walk into a room. People notice you. They see that you're passionate about the things that you do, your friends, your family, your creative projects, your work even. All right, with the Nine of Swords here, this person is going to respect you, Taurus, for what you've been through. Okay, they know that things haven't always been easy for you. So whether that's how you were, you know, growing up, or if there have been financial issues or hardships in your past, this person is going to really respect like how you've come out of it. You've come out of it with, you know, through forgiveness and with grace. Okay, but they like that you may have some of that grit there in your past. And we see the Eight of Swords coming through as well. So some of my Taurus, you may be a bit of an overthinker. But I feel like this person is going to, you know, they're going to find that to be endearing, right? This is somebody who's going to really be able to ground you. There's someone here who's going to really be able to calm you down. Like I feel like your nervous system is going to be calm around this person. And we also see the Strength card coming through again. So strong Leo energy. So again, you're the star of the show here for this person. And they just see you as very sexy, very beautiful. And again, you light up the room when you walk in. And some of you, they may even tell you that. All right, so let's see what else they really love about my Taurus. What are they going to be really attracted to? All right, so they're going to see you as very sexy. They're going to see you as seductive. All right, they also know that other people are interested in you, that a lot of people are attracted to you. Okay, and we have this child magical, which both of you might share, because I was really kind of picking up on this energy that they give off, but also you do as well. So you two might mirror each other in this respect, that you see the potential for sacred beauty in all things, and that the belief that everything here is possible. Beautiful. All right. So again, they just see that there's magic around you, but they also know that it hasn't all been, you know, a bed of roses and rainbows and unicorns for you. They know that you've been through it, and they really appreciate that about you. Like, you know the dark, and that's why you appreciate the light when it comes to life. And this person sees you as an advocate, so they see you as standing up for yourself, for your loved ones, the causes that you believe in, and that you're really compassionate, all right? And also you're probably going to stand up for them as well. Like that Leo energy, you're very ride or die. You've got a really big heart. Again, whether you have Leo in your chart or not. So how you two are going to meet is, you know, the Five of Swords. And for a lot of you, I feel like there is some sort of conflict that might bring you two together. I mean, some of you might be fighting for the same thing. You know, maybe you're at some sort of political rally. Maybe you're, you know, at some sort of community meeting. But, you know, and for others of you, it could be that you meet this person when, you know, you're experiencing some sort of conflict, or they are. And it just feels like there's some sort of conflict here that brings you two together. Venus in Aquarius is really strong in this reading. So it could be that you meet when Venus is transiting through Aquarius. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this relationship or this connection. What else do we need to know about this relationship or this connection? Yeah, so your soul remembers this intense connection. So you're going to feel like immediately like you've known this person before. All right. There's going to be a sense of familiarity here. There is going to be some sort of decision here. Now, that could also be a little bit of the mental conflict here. Maybe you have options. Maybe they have options. So there's going to be some sort of big decision that may bring you two together. Okay, or, you know, or there may be a decision between two people that needs to be made. Of course, this is the person you're meant to marry, so they're choosing you, you're choosing them. Okay, some of you too, you might also meet this person during a time when you have to make a big decision. And again, or maybe it's them about a big move or a job change or something like that. All right, and we see that, yes, this is your soulmate, and this person loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally, Taurus. So beautiful confirmation there. But I'm also seeing that, you know, when it comes to this relationship, it's important to make sure that you both make time for each other. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So again, maybe that's part of the conflict here, is like you both have really high work hours. You're both, you know, extremely busy. You know, your person might travel a lot for work. So again, that might create like a little bit of that conflict that I'm picking up on. All right, and let's see, clear messages, advice, and guidance. What else do my Taurus need to know about this connection, please? Okay, we get double confirmation that this is your soulmate. All right, so this is you have found your romantic counterpart. Some of you with this past life love and rekindling, an old flame returns. This could be somebody from your past. Okay, if it sounds like somebody you know that you're already dealing with or you have dealt with, I mean, it certainly could be that this is someone that, you know. But I also just feel like there's just this strong message of past life soulmate energy. So like just a beautiful sense of familiarity between you and this person. And this is going to be a connection where you do really trust each other. You give each other healthy space and room to breathe. But that's because you're going to feel very safe with this person. You're going to really trust this person. And Spirit's also saying for my Taurus that this is going to be a very healing connection. So your romance will transform your life. And for some of you, it may be a connection being healed as in a rekindling here. All right, so let's see if we can get some important dates or times for my Taurus regarding this connection. All right, clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus regarding this connection. All right, so January. So again, that could be Capricorn or Aquarius energy. Some of you maybe met this person back in January, or maybe January, it may be that some of you will meet this person in January, which is about 7-8 months away. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is more like something powerful that happened either in your life or in theirs, okay, in the month of January. And stop trying to control the timing. So Spirit's saying it is going to happen when it's supposed to happen, my lovely Taurus. But this is your person. All right, so I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.